Using cruise control inside of the Subaru BRZ is a very straightforward process. There are two different types of cruise. It's either going to be adaptive cruise control or traditional cruise, or the old school normal cruise. The difference, with the normal cruise control, you set it at, let's say, 80. If the car in front of you slows down, yours will not brake. Versus the adaptive cruise, you set it at 80. The car in front of you slows down, yours will automatically brake. They change lanes, you change lanes, it'll pick you back up to your previously set speed. But there's one thing to consider, and that if you're in the manual transmission, you can't use the cruise control system if you're in first gear. Outside of that, you're good to go. In order to use the cruise control system, it's done using this little baby stalk along the very bottom there. You could toggle the cruise control system on by pushing the button along the outside. You can see inside of the cluster screen when the cruise control system's actually there, so it's enabled. In order to set your speed, you'd then just push down on the stick there to set your speed. You'd increase or decrease 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time by going up or down this way. You can push and hold up or push and hold down to increase, decrease at larger increments. Pull towards you to cancel your speed, hit the brake pedal to cancel your speed, and then just push up in order to resume your previously set speed. I mentioned there are two different types of cruise. So in order to switch between them, if you take your little gap adjustment button here, you push and hold it, it gives you a little click, and that's turned us into the traditional cruise control. Works the same way. So you'd set your speed, increase, decrease. If you were to toggle it off and then back on again, that's going to default you to the adaptive cruise. So that'll always be the default. But with the adaptive, that's where the gap adjustment button here comes into play. So you can see there, we've got 4 unique levels that are available. I'm personally okay on level 1 most of the time, but you might want to be on 2, 3, or 4, just depending on your own personal comfort level. The overall distance is going to depend on what speed you're going. So you're going to have a greater distance at highway speeds compared to using the system just on residential streets. But let's go ahead on a live drive and I'll show you how the system actually works. And while we're going here, if you want full walkthrough, so how to use all the different steering wheel buttons, going through the cluster or the infotainment, you'll find full walkthroughs down in the description of this video. Here we go. All right, now we're on a 40 road right now, but if I've got the system enabled, so you can toggle it on or off with the button there, push down to set speed, push and hold up in order to increase larger increments. You can decrease, increase 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time if you'd like to. Pull towards you to cancel the speed. Push up in order to be able to resume your previously set speed. If you hit the brake, you just have to push up in order to resume that speed again. Mentioned there with your gap adjustment, so 4 unique levels that are available. And we're cruising right now. Now here's the thing. If you're coming to a red light and there are no cars in front of you, you have to actively be paying attention because you need to brake yourself so the car doesn't recognize red lights. And then you just have to push up to resume your previously set speed again. But it's a really simple system to use. If you're in the automatic, it's obviously going to shift you down as necessary, but inside of the manual transmission, you're going to have to change gears out yourself. So that could be shifting down, shifting up, whatever the case may be, just depending on whatever scenario. So we're coming to a red light here, there are cars in front of me, and this car is automatically slowing me down. You'll notice eventually, yeah, there we go. So it's toggle the cruise control system off because we're going too slow. So you have to be going at least 30 kilometers an hour or about 20 miles an hour in order to actively use the system. And then as we start driving again, you do have to be out of first gear in the manual transmission in order for cruise to work. But once we hit that right speed, just push up in order to resume and you're set to go. But as I mentioned, if you want full walkthroughs on the different steering wheel buttons, going through the cluster or the infotainment, you'll find full walkthroughs down in the description of this video. But that's how you use the cruise control system inside of the Subaru BRZ.